everyone, I'm Laura Lynn and welcome to Home and Hearth Living. We are making a spontaneous, what's for dinner? We're making a beef stew. So I've taken a few ingredients from my cupboard. I didn't want to go to the store and grab anything. So I have some carrots from the fridge, some potatoes. That was just one normal little stack. It was probably about 6 or 7 little carrots. We don't like the ones in the small packages. We actually like to have a carrot. I have a can of corn, a can of cream of mushroom soup, some water, and what I have been doing is I have been browning the big beef chunks first, not cooking them all the way, just giving them a little browning on either side. But what I also made was a flour seasoned mixture, which is onion salt, pepper, and regular salt, or sorry, onion powder. Sorry, onion powder, not onion salt. Onion powder. And then what you do is you brown them up a little bit in your pan, and a little bit of olive oil. You kind of want to give them a little bit of sear on either side because you're just adding flavor to the bottom of your pan. That's going to go with your beef tips, okay, or your stewing beef. All right. So once you get them, it takes time, but you have to do them like a couple at a time. You may have to add a little bit more olive oil. I've been using some Emma's extra virgin olive oil here, just a smidgy more, just to make sure these last little beef chunks are going to get all browned up. Okay, there we go. And if we need to, we can use a little bit of this seasoning to help make a little bit of a gravy, but we can deal with that afterwards. So, okay, so once that get a little brown, just like these chunks right here, okay, just like that. Like I say, you don't want them cooked all the way. You still want them pretty much raw. You just want to give them some flavor on the outside. Okay. Oh, let's move that one. Of course, I got my nice big long wooden spoon. And you don't want them to touch in the pan. That's what's going to help make them brown. And you can see all that little flavor already there on the bottom. Oh, it's going to be so good. I also have some Lea & Perrins Worcestershire sauce. And then I also have some hemp hearts. Now this is a fantastic way to add a boost of protein to any meal. I've had it with hot cereal. I've had it with soup. We've had it with spaghetti and meatballs. And now I'm going to add just a couple of tablespoons to the beef stew. Okay. And if you find that you want more of a, like a filler, sticky kind of beef stew, then you can always add a little bit of rice to help bulk it up if you like. But I think between the carrots, the potatoes, the corn, and the cream of mushroom soup and the beef tips, we're good to go for the food. So just got to let those brown a little bit and then turn them over. You got to give them time. Got to give them time to cook. And then I have in here a garlic press. Lovely little garlic press. And then with some fresh garlic. We just want to squeeze that. Okay. You can use more or less, it's up to you. And then we just end up scraping that off into the pan, but once everybody's ready. So, and this is just water for it. This is about 2.5 cups of water. And I have more if we need it. What we want to do is make sure everything is kind of covered. So when it simmers, it's all going to be yummy and delicious. And we'll put it on the stew setting. It's on the saute setting right now. Oops. It must have went off. It's on the saute setting right now. And then we'll move it to the stew setting for the instant pot. Okay. When it beeped earlier, I thought it was just because it was too hot. It was actually shutting itself off. Whoops. That's okay. We'll heat up pretty fast here. You can already tell it's starting to bubble away. Now, the longest time of this is really to prep a few things, of course. Peel some potatoes. If you want, leave the skin on. You could use sweet potato instead. That might get a little mushy, but, you know, maybe that's what you want, that thickness of the starch of the sweet potato inside your stew. Now, you can use any kind of base. I like a cream of mushroom with beef. So, you know, why not, right? And everything else is just going to go along fantastic. Okay, we'll fast forward this until it's done. Like magic. 1, 2, 3. what we're gonna do is, now that these last 4 have browned up very nicely here, I'm gonna take the rest of my beef chunks and the garlic that I crushed, put it all in the pan. We're gonna change it to, actually no, we're just gonna leave it right there until we get everything in the pool, as they say, okay? So let's add this water first. Okay, that's good. Oh yeah, there we go. We'll scrape a little bit of that, all that crispiness that was on the bottom of the pan. We want to loosen that up first before we set it for our cooking, okay? It's the same thing I would do in any cooking pan or Dutch oven or anything else like that, is get a little bit of those sticky flavor bits up from the bottom of the pan. So just get a little, you can feel it with your spoon. And I always love to work with a wood spoon. Just want to loosen those flavor bits up. It's going to make this stew taste so amazing. Okay, and of course we got our garlic in there. We're going to put our whole can of corn in there. Okay. We're going to put our 3 just medium-sized potatoes, or medium to small-sized potatoes in there, and like those 5 carrot sticks, or not carrot sticks, but the stalks of carrots. Okay. The big ones, not the little ones. Oh. I saw something in there. A little piece of paper. Okay, we got it. All right. Oh, that's going to look so good. It's going to taste so amazing. Okay, all right. So for the Worcestershire sauce, you want to give it a good shake, because sometimes stuff settles at the bottom of it. And we're just going to give it a couple of zhuzhies here, okay, for flavor. Okay, that looks like it's pretty good. Okay. We could add a little salt. You can add a little pepper. We have the garlic already in there. Do a little bit of the onion. And then we're going to use 3 tablespoons of the hemp hearts. Just like that. Excellent source of protein and excellent source of omegas 3 and 6. Right there, baby. It's a great way to boost salads, any dishes. You know, you can mix it with your tuna, and for tuna salad sandwiches or something like that. Get that extra bit of protein in there. Mix it with your eggs, whatever. Okay, we're gonna add more water. I pretty much want it just to be covered, and then we have to add our soup. You don't have to add soup at this point in time. I like the cream of mushroom texture and flavor with the beef, and to me it tastes really, really good. So we're gonna stick that baby in there. You don't have to. You can use a cream of celery, cream of broccoli, even just a tomato base if you want. You can just, you don't even have to. You can just add a little, maybe a little bit extra beef stock, or a bouillon cube, or even some other different vegetables. I'm just going to stick with the potatoes, corn, and carrots for right now, with the beef, and I think it's going to be amazing. Oh, that's going to be so good. So after this, after we have it from mixing it up here, make sure we're all good to go. There's no big clumps of soup or anything just hanging out. Scrape down the side. We have enough liquid to cover. Maybe you could add just a smidgy more. Okay. Is that one of my garlic? Oh, it is one of my garlics. You didn't get crushed. I was wondering where you went. Oh, let's crush that garlic. The mystery of the crushed garlic. Did I put it away? Oh, I already put it away. Oh, here, we'll slice it up real quick. Sorry, off camera, sorry. I'll slice it up real thin, and we'll get it in there. Just add a little extra flavor, okay? Just some thin little bits and bobs there. Okay, wonderful. Oh, I'm so excited. It smells so good right now. All right, pop your lid on. Make sure you have enough liquid. Hold on. Here we go. Turn it to the non-venti bit there. And we're going to turn it on to meat stew. And we're going to turn it on for an hour. 60 minutes. And there it goes. Okay, wonderful. So I guess we'll see you when it's done. All right, we are back from our beautiful beef stew concoction that we cooked up a couple of, about an hour and so a bit ago. Almost, about 2 hours ago. And what we have in here is beef, stewing beef, some carrots, some corn, some potatoes. I did end up adding a little bit of rice just to add a little bit of bulkness to it, as you can see, because it was a little bit more liquidy than the boys would like. So I tried to beef it up a little bit. So I added some rice and it went on for another 10 minutes. So this will go here in a bowl, a lovely bowl like this. And then I have a plate when I have a lovely iceberg lettuce, cucumber, and radish little salad. And what's your favorite salad dressing when you add it to your salad? Munchkin's is creamy Caesar, and Pop and I's is French. So what's your favorite? I mean, those are easy to just squeeze on, but if we have a Caesar salad, I will make the Caesar salad dressing from fresh with the olive oil, the egg, and the mustard and all the little seasonings and stuff like that. So it makes it taste really delicious. And when you eat a soup or a stew, what do you like? Do you like a small spoon or do you like a big spoon? I like a big one. Pop likes a small one. So we'll just load our little beef stew in our bowl and then put some salad around the side, and that is going to be our dinner tonight. So thank you very much for joining us today on this lovely adventure of what the heck's for dinner. And it certainly smells delicious, and I know both Pop and I and Munchkin are very excited to tuck in because it looks and smells awesome. So thank you very much, everybody. Take care and enjoy. See you soon.